Welcome to allyproperformance.
Okay, so I had a question in my DM and I thought, you know what? Let me give some in-depth information about this topic because I think it'll give insane value to especially the footballers who still are going for the pro dream. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to make a full-length YouTube video with all of the information you need in terms of the step-by-step process of going pro. Now, what this means purely is this information will give you more or better chances of getting the attention of scouts, clubs, and agents. That's the key thing. You see, ultimately, the only people, I won't even say people, but the only organization that can actually make you a pro footballer is a professional club. Because to be a pro footballer, you need to sign a contract. And only the clubs are offering that. So the next best thing that any organization can do for you besides the professional clubs is give you the information to build you into the best option, which is what I'm going to do today. First things first, you have to change your perception around professional football. Professional football is not some little, I would say like a golden chalice. It's this amazing thing in terms of it's special. It's not. It is a job like any other job. It's just that you get to play football as your job. So you need to kill the romanticism around it. Why I say this? Because if you are romantic about it, you are emotional. And when you are emotional, clubs understand that and they use that against you. You always have to think about it logically, which is why players have agents, because agents look at it numbers wise, logical, whereas the player is more of the emotional one. So he needs or she needs the agent so that the agent keeps you level, keeps you grounded, because players are very emotional. They look at it like it's a game, not a job. And that's where a lot of them can get easily manipulated, especially at the lower levels, those who don't have agents. So quick backstory about me. I was an aspiring pro footballer, and I can tell you now, one of the clubs I went to, not a pro club, but one of the clubs I went to did the exact same thing I'm talking about. They used the emotional side against me, sold me dreams, and ultimately I never played because of that. That was the club that I was starting to get a bit older and I needed to play because lockdown came and a whole lot of challenges that brought with no trials coming up. No clubs really wanted to get outside plays beyond the professional or semi-pro sphere. So I knew that I'm on the clock here. So I needed a club to play for. And I went to them and they were selling me dreams where they're saying, you know what, I'm just trying to find a place where to, fit you in and whatnot, but I'm going to give you your chance. Time came, I never got my chance. When I got the chance, it was in a situation where I was forced into a game. Like I'm just put in because the other players are tired and I must do wonders in that game. And ultimately in that game, like my final game for them, I was terrible because my mind was just gone. Like I was with lockdown coming in and a whole lot of the pressure of getting into pro football. I'm broke. There's no money. I got no, real investment into my own career because there's no funds. I had to face a lot of pressure. And ultimately the pressure got to me. And I had never performed at my best level at that time. And then ultimately, my career ended. But a whole lot of information that I learned on my journey is all the stuff that I'm going to be giving to you guys. Because I don't want you to go through the same things I went through on my journey. So, back to topic. The key thing is you got to look at it logically. So, if we're looking at it more from a business-minded perspective, you are someone offering a service to a professional club. You are a footballer with a specific service to solve a club's problems, or you could say pain points. That's the key thing of what you are trying to do. So if a club can't score goals, you are a striker that can score goals. You are the guy to solve that issue for them. They will want to give you the contract. but they will only want to give you the contract based on two other things. I'm going to mention them later. But the key thing is you need to look at your value as what are your strengths based on your position? What are your talents? And what are the things you can work on to turn them into strengths? Like let's say you've got, you're not really good in the box, but you're not bad either. Can you work on that to get it to a higher level, to add more value to your offer? Can you do that? If you can, then you can add it in as well, because it's easily things you can sharpen. So also too, another big thing is your physical attributes, because football has become so athletic now that before it was all about the skills, about the talent. Now it's about, can a player press for 90 minutes? So if you've got an engine on you, that's definitely a strength. If you don't get injured, massive, because clubs want players who can last for the entire season. Maybe you'll pick up a small calf injury here or there, but they don't want good players out for long term. So if you can give them a whole lot of minutes on the pitch, massive plus. So once you have all of this value, now you need to put it into an offer. So you need to put it like, my name is Reginald, I'm a 22-year-old striker from England. My key attributes are, I'm a fantastic finisher, I score lots of goals, I'm great in the box, my hold-up play is solid, I'm very good at maintaining possession, keeping the ball, I'm fast, and I can press for the full 90. That is essentially an offer. So if you are crafting a CV, that will be in your description about yourself. That little paragraph that I gave there, that's what you'd put in the description. So that's essentially a little bit about you, but it's also about what you offer to a club. So you can add other things like leadership, I stay injury free. Like I've got a specific system, and I'll show an example CV/resume that I did for one of my clients here. And as you can see here, there's the description, there's all of his experience down below. Then on the left hand side, there's just a little bit extra where he is a guy who never gets injured. He's always fit, super fit. So that's one of the pluses on the left side that I put there. He's good with both feet as well. So this is something that you also need to add when you are creating your own CV. But once again, I'll get to that a bit later on. So you have your offer now. So now you just need to sharpen it up, which obviously you can use with ChatGPT. These days, everybody uses it. It's a quick, free, easy resource. You can sharpen it up real quick for you. And then you just make a little nice description about yourself. Now you got to move on to, does what you offer work? Because that's the key thing. You can have your value and your offer, but if you've got no proof that it works, why would they want to take a chance on you? So you got to understand something. You need social proof. Social proof is just showing that you have a body of work, you have experience, and you are what you say you are. So testimonials from your players, your ex-teammates, or your current teammates, from your current coaches or ex-coaches, just like newspaper articles, for example, you on a website where you've won a cup and you were the player of the tournament and you lifted the cup. Fantastic. This is what you'd essentially call PR. Like how they say, oh, you know, this coach, this player got PR. You just need to pump positive PR about yourself. All of your good things that are noteworthy, this is where you put it. So, key thing here, just a little bit of an add-on. Your experience is very important. You don't need to put every nook and cranny, every single detail, but put all of the clubs that you played for, the years you played for them. So you played for Arsenal from 2014 to 2018. And add noteworthy things like I made this many appearances, I scored this many goals, I got this many assists. That just those three things, that's all. So what you're doing with all of this information is you're showing that the offer, what you're offering works. That's the key thing. That's what will make clubs want to take a chance on you. So to add to that, another form of social proof, beyond all of the testimonials, beyond your work experience, you also need to put all of that on a CV/resume. So this essentially is just a quick it's a quick scan where it should be like 1 or 2 pages max. So it's a quick scan to show all of your work experience, all of the major notable things that you've done, references like as in testimonials from coaches, as well as a description about yourself, as well as your general attributes: height, weight, date of birth, nationality. So which passport you hold, that will fall under nationality as well. But you can say, I have a passport for whatever, because it may come in handy where, for example, if you want a trial in Sweden and you in, let's say, in Morocco, for example, but you hold a Norwegian passport, for example, then that is something that's interesting to them, because then it's like, oh, this player is good and he's got a Norwegian passport. Now the visa process becomes easier. Boom, now you're gone. So it just adds a little bit of extra incentive that we can get this deal done as quickly as possible. There's going to be no hiccups. There's going to be no visa issues. He's not going to be stopped at the airport for whatever reason. Come straight through, clean, smooth. We sign him, boom. He's playing on a Monday. He's scoring for us. Perfect. Done. That's what clubs want. They want ease. They want it to be simple. So if you can make it as simple for them as possible, you've already got one foot in the door. So another important thing is your landing page. So now this should just be a simple website where it can literally just be a one-page thing. They don't need to be going through 5, 6, 7, 8, 99 pages to see how good you are. One page, just have description about yourself, your name, your picture, testimonials from ex-coaches, players, current coaches, scouts, agents, whatever, newspaper articles. That's where you put it, first thing. Next thing will be your highlight clip. So your highlight clip will just be you playing. The key thing with the highlight clip, what you offer as your value, that is what you put in your highlight clip. So now, if you say that I'm a fantastic finisher, you need to show all of your fantastic finishes here. If you say that you can press for the full 90 and you press really well, you need to show it here. So your highlight clip is essentially proving all of your work experience plus your offer in one video. And it needs to be like 5 minutes. And it shows everything you said about yourself is true. So that they can be like, wow, okay, no, this is actually right. Fair enough. Okay, good. So once you have that, you just add a little bit of an extra video about yourself. You can actually take out your description and make it a video and literally sell yourself. Just be like, yeah, I'm this type of guy. I do this here. Everything you just said in your description, say in a video. Because a video is a lot more personal. It's like they're going to be meeting you in person. I'd actually recommend testimonials, video about yourself, and then your highlight clip. And that's all one landing page. So when you email an agent, a club, a scout, they literally, it's easy for them. They just go boom, straight in. You can just add a little thing on top where you can download my resume. Done. Boom. Download it. They can see your highlight clip. They can see they call it a VSL, video sales letter. So you're selling yourself. So literally they can see your VSL. And they can see all of the testimonials. That makes it so much easier for them, because they can literally just do a quick 5-minute scan, watch the video, maybe 2.5 minutes. That's taken max, you can say, 10 minutes of their time. It's not that much. And if you're really good, in those 10 minutes, you can interest them. So that's the key thing there. Just a little bonus, something that's very important, that it's so quick and easy to do. Social media. Now, you can literally make your Instagram page or your TikTok page or your Facebook page or whatever, LinkedIn, and literally make it where it's so good for scouts to see, or coaches or agents. You can literally just create a football page for yourself, little picture of yourself playing, and literally show them your day-to-day process, like what you do for training behind the scenes, who you're playing for currently, what you eat, all of the gym work that you do, all of the extra recovery stuff that you do, like sauna or sitting in the sun, getting sunlight. Show everything. And then literally you can use that page as well, where you show all of your testimonials, you show highlights of yourself, you show all of your achievements where you've lifted trophies, you've got a whole lot of goals. You can literally use your Instagram page or all of your social media pages as an extra landing page, because this will give you an extra resource which separates you from everybody else. Because think about it, maybe a scout one day is just coming across and he sees, a quick easy name, Timothy van Rensburg. This guy's got his own football page. Okay, fair enough. Dope picture, whole lot of highlights of yourself, whole lot of good pictures. He's played in the Raw Cup. Nice. He's played in Champions League. Top. Let me see more of this guy. Then in your bio, straight to your landing page. Now he can get all of the resources. Now, how much easier is that than if they have to contact you? Make it as easy as possible, because professional people don't have the time. What they'll do is they can't find something important, they just move on. So the key thing is you need to make it where see Instagram page, link straight to the link. Now they can see a highlight clip, CV, testimonials about you, your little VSL, everything that they need, they've got to see there. Makes it a whole lot easier for them. Once you have all of this done, you've got a massive advantage that not many players have. Because many players just think, they either think that somehow the scouts are just going to land at their game and start watching them, or they just think that if I have a 10-minute video of myself, it's fine. But if you do all the things that I've said in this video, you've got a massive advantage on your hands. And if you are unsure, all of the details are down below. You can contact me. If you're not sure and you want it done to the highest quality, let me do it for you. I will do all of this as part of one of my packages. And if you want extra coaching, that can be done as well to keep you in the best shape possible. If you only want this type of work, I got that for you as well. But like I said, if you need more guidance or you want it done by someone where you know that it's done right, contact me. I'll do it for you, and I'll make sure it's done to the best level. If you're interested, down below, you can contact me. We can talk further. Maybe we can get onto a quick 10-15 minute call, and then I can guide you some more on everything that you need. So if you're interested in that, there's a link down below. Cool. So if you have any questions, comments, you can email me as well. I will answer all of your questions. All right. But that's it from me. I hope you took as much value from this as you could. Like if you enjoyed the video and you want to see more content like this. Comment if you have any questions. Subscribe if you want to see more videos that I put out in the near future. But that's all for me. I'll see you guys on the next one.